So what you're going to do is you're probably going to want to use scissors, and you're going to cut under, excuse me, under the skin. We're going to open up the whole abdominal cavity. We're going to go up through the ribs all the way up to the chin. All right, but just the first few things we want to start looking for in the abdominal cavity when you first open it up. Goodness. All right, so when we first open it up, you're going to see the separation of the chest cavity and the abdominal cavity. So separated thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity, which are separated by this sheet of muscle here called the diaphragm. Okay, so that's going to be right at the bottom of the rib cage. That's the muscle that changes the volume in our thoracic cavity to change the pressure, which creates a pressure difference with the atmosphere, causing air to rush into our lungs, or we can change the volume to make it more pressure inside to make the air go out. But that's the diaphragm that helps us breathe. You're going to see a large organ underneath that, large brown organ, and that is the liver. Okay? Within the lobes of the liver, you're also going to see a green substance there. That's a gallbladder. All right? Makes digestive enzyme bile. Under the liver, we're also going to see the stomach. You're going to see this sheet of fat over the abdominal cavity called the greater omentum. And you're probably going to see this thing. It looks like a really long tongue wrapped around the side, which is the spleen. How come I can't get that, whatever that is, to go away? But that's spleen. Okay? This layer of fat, this greater omentum, you can actually cut that out, save it, so that we can point to it later when I quiz you. Okay? What you can do is you can take it out, and just when you clean up the cat, you can just put it back in, put the cat in the bag. Okay? So we've got diaphragm, gallbladder, liver, stomach, spleen, greater omentum. I think I need something to drink. Okay. All right, also, I'm not going to make you know all the different parts of the intestines, but we should be able to pick out the small intestine. And then towards the end of the intestine where it goes out, this is going to be the colon. It's going to be much larger and flatter. You're going to see, and that's where we're going to have our large intestine. Okay? We might be able to see, we'll try to look for it, but underneath, kind of tucked in between the stomach and the intestines, is the pancreas, which is important for regulating blood sugar levels. So if we don't have enough sugar in our blood or we have too much, we can take care of that. And we can look down towards the end to try to find the urinary bladder. If we pull this stuff to the side, you guys got all that? Oh, I'm sorry. Within the intestines, we also have mesentery, okay? Mesentery is going to be this thin film, very highly vascular. So that's going to be transporting all the nutrients we're getting in our intestines. That's going to be taking those where they need to go. Did you guys get all that? If we pull this stuff to the side, you will see underneath, see if I can see it on here. But in the back, you will see these pretty large objects here, which are kidneys. Okay? Are you kidney? No joke, you'll see those. You might even see these tubes leading down to the bladder, which are called ureters. And we'll start with that for today, okay? And then we can even go into the chest cavity. We'll have that open up. You're going to see the lungs, very prominent. and the heart. And we're probably going to have to remove some things so that we can see the different tubes, the food tube and the air tube, which are the esophagus and the trachea respectively. All right, well, let's start with the stuff I just showed you on the video so we have something to do.